Jaitu is asking that why does SEBI's recent tweak in side pocketing norms due to COVID situation mean to retail investors? Does investing in debt funds still make sense for retail investors when even a high quality paper can be side pocketed without any actual downgrade or a credit event? No, this tweaking is very useful, because if you remember, one of the most significant side pocketing or segregation of portfolio that we saw in January by Franklin Templeton, a sizable part of, nearly 7% of the fund was segregated. But as the rules state today, used to state that till there is a credit action, the fund manager cannot segregate that portfolio, and that time gap was about 6 to 7 days. It took 6-7 days for the fund to acknowledge that, to follow the rule and do that segregation. During that 7 days, all the investors who took their money out, because the money went down in value by 7% that very day itself, but because of the valuation. And after 7 days, the portfolio was segregated. All the people who got out of the fund within those next 7 days, they lost the money. They were not part of the segregated portfolio. So segregation of portfolio and segregation of the portfolio in a timely fashion is important. And the fund manager knows it will happen, but it will take 4 or 5 days. So I think, it is a very useful tweak that has been done. It has been done with the practicality in mind that, this is actually the situation we are facing. It is learning from their own experiences. So that is one. This is a useful tweak that has been done, more so with the expectation that we will be faced with such credit issues more often now, as and when the companies get out of the moratorium, because now this has been extended till it was extended till August, now September, and now this special thing that has been provided to the banks by Kamath committee. So there will be things, there will be credit issues that will crop up. I would say that err on the side of caution. If it's a very important money, you don't have to take this risk. You have to really evaluate for yourself, is it worth it? Should you be taking that risk? And otherwise, I think, but the other side of the problem is that the yields have come down, or the returns or the interest rates have come down so low that if you are essentially depending on interest, you have to take some risk. Now you have to figure out a way of how to take that risk in a measured way, how to take that risk so that you are not hurt badly. How do you do that? Focus on quality, don't get distracted, and don't get distracted by noise. And look at the credit rating, exercise your diligence, be very selective, and don't get carried by the highest returning debt fund. That is the first red flag that comes to my mind.